Alrighty. Not sure what happened. The camera cut out on the last drawing. We'll see what happens here. I'm working on an ink transfer drawing. This is ink that I'm rolling out here on a sheet of plexiglass. And then I'm going to drop a sheet of paper on top of that ink, draw and rub on the back of the paper, transferring ink to the front, creating what I call an ink transfer drawing. So I'm going to tape this down so it doesn't move when I draw. If it moves, I get a smudge. And then I am not happy. So that ink is inside a little rectangle of tape, and I can feel the edge of that tape with this pen. Drag it along the edge of that tape. I can't really draw a straight line, don't worry. Okay. I'm going to just kind of play with something here. I was just at a lake up in Minnesota on a beautiful kind of summer lake day, and there's a point. I'm going to do this with one continuous line. There's a point out there. Wettlaufer's Point is what we call it. Wettlaufers have lived there for forever. Since I can remember, since I was a boy, and I'm an old man. So, one continuous line, I'm going to describe Wettlaufer's Point for you. And the water kind of cheating coming down the edge here. Put some clouds in the sky. Wettlaufer's Point. Ink transfer drawing. I'm going to put just one little bit of tone in here, and here, and here, and here. There we go. And here too. There we go. Let's take a peek, see what we did. I think we're okay. I'm just checking the camera, sorry. Pretty sure we had a little malfunction on the last one. So I'm going to get rid of that plate. Turn the lake this way so you can see that the lake and the sky and the point here. And I'm going to put a board underneath that because I'm pretty sure that what I want to do next is called a watercolor wash. And I'm going to get a big fat brush. And this board lets me tip this in various directions. And I'm going to keep this really loose. I'm going to let paint be paint. I'm going to let it run when it wants to run. Let it go where it wants to go. So I'm painting sky and clouds. I mean, this really isn't a lake scene, right? This really is just paint on a piece of paper. So at some point it needs to function as a lake, or as paint rather. It's not a lake, it's a paint. Alright, let that lay down a little bit, give this green a little bit of stir. See how dark that green was? It was pretty dark last time I looked, yep. Okay. So here's the distant shore. I don't see a reflection off that, but I do see a reflection here. Now, give the blue a stir and darken it a little bit. Let that green run into that blue some. I think I like that. This is just quick, fun play. Give that a little rinse. I'm going to come back and get rid of some paint. That I kind of want to be, maybe I want to put in a little more there and here. Then I'm going to come back and get rid of some paint. I want the clouds to be in here as a reflection, but I want them to be darker than the clouds in the sky. Pick up a little of that green too, huh? Yeah, I think I can get rid of that Kleenex. That's pretty saturated. Get rid of another one. I'm going to come back with just a little hint of yellow. Change this green just a touch. There we go. Some really nice watercolor paper would be nice at this point for these washes, but watercolor paper is really stiff and it doesn't work very well for the drawing part, the transfer part. So we're using drawing paper for that, and then suffering as we paint on drawing paper. Okay. And we'll just call this, sign them in pencil always, we'll call this we'll call it the point bake time and sign it Zimmerman 2020. And when that's dry, we might just have something, and you might want to take it home, and you can do that. So until next time, bye bye.